If you're a newer real estate agent trying to build visibility online, Facebook can feel a little confusing. You see other agents posting regularly. Some of their posts get tons of engagement, comments, shares, messages. But then you write a post, maybe about a listing or a market update, and it barely gets any attention. And it's easy to assume the algorithm is just unpredictable. But in reality, there are patterns behind the posts that perform well. And one of the things I often tell agents is that Facebook isn't just a marketing platform, it's a familiarity platform. People hire agents they recognize, agents they trust, agents they feel like they know. And social media is one of the fastest ways to build that familiarity, especially if you're newer in the business and still building your reputation. So if you're wondering what to post, here's a simple framework that can make your content much more effective. The first type of post is experience-based content. One of the biggest mistakes new agents make is feeling like they have to sound like an expert all the time. But the truth is, people actually enjoy learning alongside you. You might share something interesting that happened during a showing. Maybe a buyer asked a question that sparked a great conversation. Maybe you noticed a trend while touring homes. When you share experiences, people get a behind-the-scenes look at your world as an agent. And that kind of transparency makes your content feel real. One of the agents I coach started doing this in a really simple way. Instead of only posting listings, she started sharing quick stories from her week in real estate. Things like what buyers are looking for, funny showing moments, or lessons learned during inspections. Those posts consistently got more engagement than anything she had posted before, because people weren't just seeing homes, they were seeing her perspective. The second type of content that works well is helpful information. Real estate is confusing for most people. Contracts, inspections, financing, negotiations, it's a lot. So when agents explain parts of the process in simple language, people pay attention. For example, you might post something like 3 things buyers often don't expect during the inspection process. Or 1 mistake sellers make before putting their home on the market. These posts don't feel like advertisements, they feel like advice. And when people consistently see helpful advice from you, something important starts to happen. You become the person they think about when real estate questions come up. The third type of post is personal connection, and this is something many agents underestimate. Real estate is deeply relationship driven. People want to know who they're working with, not just what homes you're selling. That doesn't mean you need to share your entire life online, but small glimpses into your personality can make a huge difference. Maybe it's a local coffee shop you stopped at between showings. Maybe it's a community event you attended. Maybe it's something simple you enjoy about your neighborhood. One agent I worked with started posting about local places she visited while driving between appointments. Restaurants, parks, small shops, those posts sparked conversations with people in her community. And those conversations eventually turned into real estate conversations, because connection always comes before conversion. When you combine these 3 types of posts, experiences, helpful insights, and personal connection, something powerful begins to happen. Your audience starts recognizing you. They start seeing your name regularly. They start paying attention to what you share. And over time, that familiarity becomes trust. And trust is what eventually leads someone to say, "Hey, I've been seeing your posts. Can we talk about buying or selling?" The agents who succeed on social media aren't necessarily the ones posting the most. They're the ones posting in a way that builds relationships over time. If you want more strategies like this around social media, systems, and AI tools that help agents grow their business, you can explore resources at www.coachemilyterrell.com. And I share practical ideas for agents regularly on Instagram at @CoachEmilyTerrell. Because growing your real estate business online doesn't require going viral. It requires showing up consistently in a way that people connect with.